When you envision Portland's downtown, you likely picture streets often lined with shops, markets, restaurants, bars, you name it.
It's also full of history, both old and new. And if you really want to take in the full picture, you have to go up. Since 1869, if you wanted to see Portland from above, this was the best view from the top of the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception.
Okay, Father, I don't mean to take the Lord's name in vain.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is 203 feet above the ground.
It's held the city's title of tallest building. That is, wow, until now. Tell me about where we're standing.
So we're at the top of 201 Federal Street.
At just over 200 feet tall, this is the newest building to take shape downtown, and it's making history.
We understand this is the tallest building in Maine, although that's never been an objective or a priority.
The tallest building in Maine without a steeple. When we stopped in for a tour, rooms were receiving the finishing touches. The building will be home to 263 apartment units, some studio, some one bedroom. Tenants will have access to a gym, workspace, and a sky lounge on the top floor. The asking price, anywhere from $1,600 to $2,400 a month.
So we're not necessarily meeting the specific need for affordable housing, but there's a shortage of housing across all price ranges, across all income ranges. And so we're doing what we can.
Jonathan Cully is the managing partner for Red Fern Properties. He and the folks at Landry French Construction say what makes this project really special, the people.
We interviewed a handful of construction companies, and most of them were from out of state, based in Massachusetts or even beyond. Kevin and Landry French were the only Maine firm that had the audacity to put up their hand and say, we can do this. And we had great faith in them.
Was that refreshing for you?
It's great. We'd always prefer to work with folks from Maine.
As great as that may be, completing the project, which sits at the corner of Federal and Temple Streets, has been a bit of a balancing act.
We have no place to put materials, so once it comes off the truck, it immediately pretty much goes right on the building. So the timing, the sequence has got to be spot on, or you're going to block the roads and have a real nightmare on your hands.
The hope is that the structure will not only give more people a place to live, but capture a moment in time.
We feel good about what we're doing, and we think most people do too. We've certainly had a lot of compliments, but there's some people who think it's too tall or changes the character of the city. Our view is that the character of the city is not static, it's always changing, and it needs to continue to change.
Being a native from Maine, I think it's really cool to be part of history.
So 201 Federal Street is still taking applications from renters, and the builders say it's only a matter of time before another building takes on the title of tallest building.